Hi everybody, my name is Kimberly Brown. This is my video of the language of anatomy. The first thing I'm going to go over is the body regions and the anatomical terminology. The first thing we have is your hallux, that's your big toe. Axillary, which is your armpit. Your buccal, which is your cheek. Your pollex, which is your thumb. The patellar, which is your front knee. Your medial, which is your chin. Your bronchial, which is your upper arm area. Your antibronchial, which is your lower arm area. Your oral, which is around your mouth. Your umbilical, which is actually the region around your navel. Your creal, which is your leg. Your calcaneal, which is your heel. Your popliteal, which is your the back of your knee. Your femoral, which is your thigh. Your cervical, which is your calf. Your aliconoid, which is your point of your shoulder. The aliconoidal, which is the back of your elbow, and the criminal, which is the point of your shoulder, so the top of your shoulder. So those are the terms. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the directional terms and the way in which your body faces, or the way it goes. Basically, your ventral, which is anterior, basically this is your breastbone. This goes towards your spine. So your breastbone goes towards the inside of your spine. That's ventral. Your dorsal, which is posterior. This is your heart. It actually goes towards your breastbone. So your heart is towards your breastbone. It's posterior to your breastbone. Anterior is in the front. So your breastbone is anterior to your spine. So your spine is in the back and your breastbone is anterior to your spine. Posterior is behind. Your heart is posterior to your breastbone. So your heart is behind your breastbone. Your breastbone is the protector for your heart. Superior is your head. Your head is above your abdomen, so your head is superior to your abdomen. Deep would be considered your lungs are deep inside your skin. Superficial could be your skin. Your skin is superficial to your skeletal muscles. Distal, the knee is distal to your thigh. So your knee is below your thigh. Proximal, the elbow is proximal to the wrist. Intermediate, the collarbone is intermediate, which means between your breastbone and your shoulders. So your collarbone is in between your breastbone and your two shoulders. Lateral, the arms are lateral to the chest. And inferior, the navel is inferior to the chin. So your chin is up here and your navel is down, so your chin is above your navel. Those are directional terms. We also have, so the ears are lateral to your nose, which means your ears are Lateral means away from the middle of your body on either side. So your ears are on either side of your nose. So they're away from the inside of your body. That's lateral. The patella is proximal to the tarsus. So proximal means closer to the origin or body, which is attached to your limb or your body trunk. The umbilical is inferior to the sternum. So it's away from the head towards the lower body. The sternum is anterior to the vertebral column, which is towards the front of the body. So anterior is towards the front of the body. The elbow is proximal to the corpus. So your elbow is closer to the origin of the body, again attached to one of your limbs, so the body or the trunk. Your nose is medial to the eye, to your eyes. So it's towards the middle of your body. It's in the inside. And the head is superior to the sternum. So your head is above your breastbone. Your sternum is your breastbone. So it's superior. Superior means above. And then your sternum is your breastbone again. And lastly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the regions of your abdomen. So I'm going to stand up here. I did this little chart here. You can see there's 9 regions here. I'm going to start with the right side, which is going to be over here. The top is going to be your right hypochondriac region. And in your right hypochondriac region, which is up here, below your right breast, is it's going to be your liver and your gallbladder. We'll just paste that there. Right below your right hypochondriac region is going to be your right lumbar region, and inside of your right lumbar region is going to be your ascending colon of your large intestine. So your large intestine is going to be right in the middle here on your right side. And then right below in the bottom here on this right quadrant is your right integral region. And in that region is your cm and your appendix. So that's where they check to see when your appendix burst. They usually check just on the side of your belly button, right here on your right side. So we're going to go to the middle. On the top of your middle, towards the top up here, in the middle of like your breastbone, is going to be your epigastric region, which holds your stomach. So when you have like heartburn or whatever, you usually feel it right here. It's because your stomach is located right here. So this is your epigastric region up at the top. I know you can't read the cards, but that's where it's at. The middle is your umbilical region. This is going to be your small intestine and your transverse colon of your large intestine. So that's going to be in the middle. Your umbilical, once again, is where your navel is located. Also where your umbilical cord was. So your umbilical region. The very, very bottom is your hypogastric region. So that means the bottom half. And that's where your urinary bladder is located. So your bladder is right in the middle, below your navel region. So my cards aren't really sticking, but that's where the hypogastric region is in the bottom. So we're going to move over to the left side. This is below your left breast. Again, we have your left hypochondriac region. This is where your diaphragm and your spleen are located, right here in this quadrant. Just stick that there. Right below that region right here is your left lumbar region, which is your descending colon of your large intestine. And lastly, we have your left intraguinal region, which is the initial part of your sigmoid colon. So your colon is located right below below your left lumbar region, right here, and into this integral region. So as you can see, all the cards are kind of all over the place, but this is your right region, your middle, and your left region. And that's it.